Goodness gracious. Controversial statements that the Spotify CEO made this week about music moving forward. Before we do any of that, I gotta drop the intro one time.
I don't need nothing else. Every time I'm with you, yo, it's something else. It's a fact, and it's nothing else. Got your hand out, you don't even need a help. Ooh, I don't need nothing else. Every time I'm with you, yo, it's something else. It's a fact, and it's nothing else. Got your hand out, you don't even need a help. Ooh, that's right. I don't need nothing else. That's right.
King's Dream Entertainment.
If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Ruslan. I am a hip-hop artist, creative entrepreneur with KingsDreamENT.com. This channel exists to encourage, empower, inspire you to live out God's dream for your life. The home for those who are looking to live God's best for their life, those who are looking to defy the odds, the statistical anomalies, the outliers, and the politically agnostic. Let's talk about the Spotify CEO going in. Gosh darn it. And he caught a lot of flack for this. But I think this sets us up to where we should be paying attention to. Again, you're seeing creators go from music to Twitch, from rapping to YouTube, right? Here I am, right? I'm somebody that 15 years ago, I wouldn't be sitting here making these videos because we just didn't have the technology, but yet here I am. And the frequency of releasing. And check out this statement he made, right? Check out this statement he made. He said he had some kind of, they had a interview with him. And he said, there's a narrative fallacy combined with the fact that obviously some artists that used to do well in the past, the CEO of Spotify, if you want to be successful on Spotify, pay attention. If you want to be successful in this climate as an artist, as a rapper, pay attention. A narrative fallacy here combined with the fact that obviously some artists that used to do well in the past may not do well in this future landscape, where you can't record music once every 3 to 4 years and think that's going to be enough. The artists today that are making it realize that it's about creating a continuous engagement with their fans. It is about putting the work in, about storytelling around the album, and about keeping a continuous dialogue with your fans. Translation, frequency of releases. He's basically telling you how you get popping on Spotify. Frequency of releases. If you want to be the artist that drops an album once a year, once every 2 years, once every 3 years, you think you could do what Kendrick Lamar does, you got something else coming to you, because Kendrick Lamar got to being Kendrick Lamar from putting out a bunch of music, then was able to fall back and do an album every 3 or 4 years. But he's telling you right here, that, listen, don't think that you could just put music out whenever you feel like it and it's gonna work for you. That's not the climate that we're in. And Spotify, to my face, my former rep at Spotify, he's not with Spotify anymore, flat out said it's about frequency. It's about the people that release music consistently, right? So Russ has been telling a lot of us what's up for a minute. Toby Wigway has showed us the blueprint. Nick D is showing us the blueprint. And it's about frequency of content, consistently releasing music, consistently releasing content. It's the frequency of releases, the frequency of content that's going to favor you in these algorithms. And the complaint that a lot of people are getting, and myself included, is, man, Spotify, this is crazy. We get a third of a cent per stream. A third of a cent. Not a cent, a third of a cent. Not 3 cents, a third of a cent per stream. Which, when you do the numbers, to make $3,500 or $4,000, an independent artist has to do 1 million streams. 1 million streams is a lot. 1 million consumptions of your music to cut through and make a living, right? And again, you could argue if like $3,500 a month is even a living, depending on where you live. It's not really living in California, but that's a lot. That's a really, really, really high threshold. And shout out to my man Adam Ivy. He had a really good point on this, and he said, I don't put my photos on Instagram with the hope of making money from Instagram. I don't put my videos on YouTube with the hope of making a bunch of money off of YouTube. Now my YouTube AdSense is going up, but that's just kind of like extra. I would be doing this anyway. I was doing this when I was making $50. I was still making videos for YouTube, $50 a month. Now my YouTube AdSense is going up a little bit. Cool. We have to look at these platforms, Spotify, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. We can't look at them as transactional royalty rate type situations. We have to look at them as what they are, which is their platforms. They're ways for us to get discovered. The issue is, what do you do once you get discovered? Where are you channeling those people? What is at the bottom of your funnel? Look up funnel marketing for Facebook. What is at the bottom of that funnel of yours? Because if you think that it's just going to be about you getting like a million streams, for context, I've been doing this for a long time. I got 100,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. I get about 300, 400,000 monthly listeners on monthly plays on Spotify. So I don't even hit that threshold of a million. I got a lot of music out. And why this is also unfair is because a lot of the major deals license their catalogs with Spotify in exchange for equity in the company, which is a whole nother shady business that they basically paid indie artists a lower rate and gave advances to the major corporations who maybe passed that down to the artists or not. So I say all this to say, guys, you're not going to get rich initially off of Spotify. You're not going to get rich initially off of YouTube. You're not going to get rich initially off of the consumption and the selling of your music. You have to think of other products. You have to think of other products and other ways to monetize what it is that you're doing in your art form, which is why you guys should all go and partner with your guy and get a politically agnostic t-shirt or get a Yeshua's Dream t-shirt. I'm letting you guys see it in real time. We're doing this $100 limited, I think we have like 2 of these left, limited edition vinyl from John Keith, right? We're doing 25 limited edition signed and numbered pieces of vinyl from John Keith because we're not expecting to make the lion's share of our money off of Spotify. Now, do I make money off Spotify? I do, but not enough to pay all my bills off of. If you want to be successful in this climate, I don't care if you want to be a YouTuber, a TikToker, Instagram influencer, a rapper, a producer, frequency and consistency is the name of the game. The more frequent you are with your releases, the more consistent you are with your releases, the more you're likely to succeed. And the more you can release, the better. The faster you can figure out how. What is your system? Right? I told you guys I have a system here with this YouTube thing. I'm creating a lot of videos inside of a system. The faster you can create a system for yourself, the faster you are going to get to the marketplace. The people that are faster to the marketplace are going to win, right? Shout out to my man Bats. He said a song every 2 weeks with a visual. That's a great system. That's a great system. And every time he makes that song, it becomes easier and easier and easier. And before you know it, it's muscle memory. It's shooting a jump shot. Many of you guys are approaching this thing and romanticizing your art, romanticizing your music, romanticizing your creativity, when really I want you to see it more like a muscle. I want you to see it more like a jump shot. You may need to adjust your jump shot, right? You got that weird Lonzo Ball jump shot. I'm not talking about the Lonzo Ball. You may have to adjust your jump shot, but nevertheless, you got to see your art and release of your art like a jump shot and not like a blank canvas that you're going to paint the Mona Lisa on. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging with me. If you want to partner with what we're doing, go pick up some merch. Consider joining our Patreon community, most talented community on all the internet. And give this video a like and a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell because that helps a ton. Leave a comment. All that good stuff. Appreciate you guys rocking with us, man. Really do. This is fun for me. Hopefully it's fun for you. Hopefully you got some value out of this. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you guys.